Yo, what up, world? 502 King Paul coming to y'all with another video, man. So I'm making this video because I got a few comments where people are asking me, is this the right time for them to stop smoking weed? I've heard things from, I'm currently going to school and I want to finish my schooling now first before I stop smoking weed. I'm in this relationship and I want to leave this relationship before I stop smoking weed. I'm working and I don't want to mess up stuff I got going on with my job, so I'm gonna wait to stop smoking weed. I got this just different emotional issues, spiritual issues I'm dealing with. I want to sort them out first before I stop smoking weed. Now, I'm not making this video to tell anybody to stop smoking weed, especially if you're a grown person. If you watch some of my previous videos, I've already said this. I'm not in the business of telling grown people what to do with their life. I can give you advice if you want to listen to my advice. But, when it comes to a child or something, man, I started smoking very young in life. So if I met a child that was the same age as me and they were smoking, of course, I would tell them, hey, I think it's in your best interest for you to stop smoking. As far as if you're an adult, man, if you decide that you want to smoke every day, every other day, once a week, once a month, whatever it is, man, I'm not trying to change your mind. This video is for those of y'all who are actively smoking and you just want to stop. You just want to stop. You've made up in your mind that you want to stop. It ain't about me telling you to stop. It ain't about a friend, family member telling you to stop. It's you making up inside of your mind that you truly want to stop smoking weed, man. These videos are for y'all. These videos are for those of y'all who have made this decision on your own and you decided you want to stop smoking. You've had enough. You done hit the wall in life, man, and you done decided, man, for whatever reason, you want to stop smoking. This video is for y'all. Now, to answer these questions that I'm getting, I respond back to some of the people. Some people I just haven't gotten to those comments just yet, or I may have overlooked them, or the messages that I received, man. But I would say this. There are some things in life that you need to wait on. But if you've already made up in your mind that you want to stop smoking, man, it's no reason for you to keep on prolonging that out. See, for years, I kept telling myself, I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop smoking. I'm going to stop smoking. And I would just come up with an excuse, another excuse. Something would go wrong inside of life. I would have a problem inside of my relationship. I would have a problem at work. I would have a problem just emotionally, mentally. I'm going through some things. Just whatever little small excuses I could come up with in my mind, I would keep on coming up with them over and over and over again. Well, let me wait until I get this done first. Well, let me just do this. I might be too emotional. I might be just unstable as a person if I just cut it off cold turkey. So let me wean myself off. And every time I tried to wean myself off, man, it never worked. Just keeping it real with y'all, it never worked. I tried a lot of times. Now, I did eventually lower down a little bit, but it wasn't enough to really call it weaning, man. I would probably smoke like 1 blunt a day or something like that and call that weaning myself off. Whereas opposed to, before that, I was smoking 3. But either way, I was still smoking daily, and I was at least smoking, a gram or 2 or better a day still. So it really wasn't weaning myself off too much, man. But what I found that works best is once you set your mind, you got to just put things into action, man. And it's going to be a lot of days where you feel like going back. Once you make up your mind and you decide to stop, it's going to be a lot of days you feel like going backwards. Back to smoking weed, back to getting high. It's going to be something that happens. Like if y'all watch my past video where I'm talking about that I lost someone very near and dear to me. And, this was right after I stopped smoking weed. It was almost like, for those of y'all who are spiritual, it's almost like I was being spiritually tested in this moment. It's like the devil knew that I was trying to get through. I was trying to get past this phase in my life. And as soon as I went on to, I made up in my mind, I'm going to stop smoking. Now this big hardship hit me. And in the past, man, I would have lit up a blunt. But it was in that moment I had to stop and realize, man, I can't use this is an excuse. I can't use this as another excuse in my life. I've always given myself excuses on why I'm going to stop. I'm going to, or why I need to continue going, excuse me. I would come up with anything and everything You know, financially, I could be doing wrong. Emotionally, spiritually, I could be doing better in that moment. And I would use any little excuse I could to not stop smoking. Until eventually I just made up my mind. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to push through this. If you've decided in your heart and in your mind and your spirit, man, that you want to stop smoking weed, just stop smoking. A lot of people get hung up on the what ifs and maybes. A lot of people just get caught up on, well, what if my attitude is so horrible that my spouse can't stand me? What if my attitude is so horrible? What if I'm so impatient? I'm so just on edge with my emotions to where I just can't handle my day-to-day routine. Well, maybe I won't like life as a sober person. It's all these what ifs and maybes and self-doubts that we put inside our own head, inside our own heart, man, that stops us from going after not only this goal of, you know, not smoking anymore, but anything in life, man. There's so many things to where if I would have allowed myself to listen to those negative thoughts inside of my head, to listen to that negative voice and to tell myself these negative things over and over and over again, day in, day out, if I would have allowed myself to get caught up in that, man, I never would have taken the chances I needed to progress in any area of my life, let alone, you know, this whole smoking thing, man. So hopefully this video helps out some people, and I do got some more ideas for videos coming real soon. I'm gonna be dropping those real soon, man. But until then, I hope y'all just remember this, man. Take this to heart, man. If you have decided in your heart and in your mind that you want to be done with this, don't wait. That's my suggestion to you. I can't tell you what to do with your life, but that's my suggestion from my personal experience inside of my life, man. If you decide that you want to stop smoking, don't hang on to a little bit of weed like I did. I was just joking about that the other day. Don't hang on to a little bit of weed. Don't hang on to your bongs. Don't hang on to your blunts and all this stuff, man. Throw that stuff away. Give it away. Throw it away. Whatever it is you want to do, man, and just move on with your life. Start a clean slate with your life, man. You'd be surprised. And start, matter of fact, instead of these negative thoughts, how about we start thinking about positive things? Well, what if I love life sober? Maybe my quality of life will improve. Maybe I'll make better relationships. Maybe I'll be more open socially. Maybe better opportunities will be attracted to me if I stop smoking. So let's replace those negative what ifs and maybes with positivity, man. 502 King Paul, I love y'all. If you have any comments about the video, drop them down below. I love reading y'all comments and responding to them, man. Also, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if y'all have not already. Till next time, I'm out.